Hello children, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to learn an interesting chapter that is Tech Bloomers, which is given in 10th standard Samachir Kalvi as 5th chapter. We are living in the digital age. Our ancestors would not have dreamt that technology would make our life so much easy, happy and comfortable. Our kids and the disabled persons have benefited a lot because of the advanced technology. Dragon dictate, lightweight artificial limbs, solving mathematical problems easily, controlling a computer screen with eye gaze, rapid communication, AAC device, Echo 2, assistive technology, etc. have brought a ray of life into the minds of physically disabled. Indian innovations such as lethal shoes, Blee watch, I just have added feathers to make in India motto. A new era of learning has bloomed. This lesson talks about the use of technology by a normal person and in empowering the disabled to do their day-to-day chores of life. That is to travel, to communicate, to learn, to do business and to live in comfort. Alicia and David's life has changed with the use of technology. Technology impacts the environment, people, and the society as a whole. The way we use technology determines if its impacts are positive to the society or negative. Just look at the pictures. You could see gaming devices, robot, and you could also see tablet, smartwatch, digital dictionary, e-book reader. These devices helps us in our day-to-day life. It makes our life very easy. That is, if you were given a chance to remodel a device, in which device you would bring in changes and what would be those changes? So, for this question, what answer will I give means, when the question is asked to me, I would give the answer as I would make change in robot's performance. That is, I'll make the robot to act according to the situation. And this e-book device, it has made our life very easy. That is, we need not carry books when we move from one place to another. It is all available as soft copy in our device. And so whenever we come across a new word, it is not necessary to have a dictionary, a hard copy. So instead, we can make use of our digital dictionary and we can know the meaning of it. Yes, children, just look at the pictures. So first picture, it is anti-rain app. One child is not at all drenched by the rain, but see the next is almost drenched. So that is all because of anti-rain app, a device. Then next, child is telling his grandpa that it is not rainbow, it is Wi-Fi. So likewise, one child is carrying wireless bag, another child is carrying the bag, ordinary bag. And next, just look at this picture. Child is asking his parent to share 2 GB data. He does not want a share in his father's property. So what do you infer from the above pictures? So we all infer that even the kids use more advanced technology than elders. Meaning, glossary, grapple to fight, especially in order to win something. Cerebral palsy, a permanent tightening of the muscles caused by damage to the brain. Dragon dictate, a software which recognizes speech and converts it to text. Assistive technologist, a person who assists with technological gadgets to overcome disability. Gaze, stare at something for a long time. Liberated communication device, a special device used to communicate with eye movements. Inclusion, the act of including someone or something. Cloister, enclosed by. Collaborative process, produced by or involving two or more parties working together. So, let us start the lesson. Have you ever thought that your refrigerator can order stuff on its own? Well, anything which is below a predefined limit or below certain threshold can be self-ordered by the appliance. Your refrigerator can directly link to the e-commerce site and order for milk if it is about to be exhausted. Consumable products such as ink cartridges may be capable of self-ordering replacements when the current level falls below a certain threshold. So what is threshold? Threshold means it is minimum value, the starting point. So here refrigerators can self-replenish supplies. What is replenish? Restore. That is, when milk is over, so it should be restored automatically. So, how it is possible? So, you have seen refrigerators, you all have refrigerators at home. And this is quite a different one. That is, what and all it could do. So it can just check the quality of the food, and even it can self-order the things when it goes below certain threshold. So how it is possible? It is possible by directly linking to the e-commerce site and order for milk. If it is not about to be exhausted, so when milk gets over, so what the refrigerator could do means it could link to e-commerce site and it will restore it. It will order for milk and it will get replenished. Likewise, consumable products such as ink cartridges. So it is kiosk. That is, what it could do means, that is, it can self-order ink cartridges when the current level falls below a certain threshold. So when it goes beyond the minimal level, it can self-order the ink cartridges. So likewise, have you ever wished you were better informed? Managing entertainment and home appliances by voice commands or by swapping the finger is a reality now. Getting bored by the program you watch on TV, just tell your smart TV that you want to view social feed instead. If you are stuck in a traffic jam, just let your kettle make some tea for you, which you can sip piping hot the moment you reach home. Your entire water and energy management can be taken care by automating all the activities. That is, what is the meaning of this paragraph means? So, you always wish to be more, to live more comfortable, isn't it? So, that is, you wish you were better informed. Yes, so you can manage your entertainment and home appliances by giving voice commands or by swapping the finger. It has become reality now. That is, you can order your kettle when you were stuck in a traffic jam, and you can ask the kettle to prepare tea. That is, to make some, in order to make some tea for which you can sip and you can have tea the moment you reach home. Likewise, when you were bored with the television programs, you can automatically switch over to social feeds by giving voice commands. Just see what this girl is doing. She is giving voice commands so that she could control her TV and she can change the TV programs to social feeds or some other programs. So she is not using the remote control. So technology has not only made a normal person's life easier, but it is also a boon to citizens with special needs. India is home to 2.7 crore people living with one or other kind of disability. According to the 2011 census, 2.21% of India's population is disabled. Unlike the developed world, India's disabled are deprived by attitudinal barriers as they continue to grapple with the challenges of access, acceptance, and inclusion. Yes, children, what is the meaning of special needs? Citizens with special needs. That is, they are disabled. That is, having a physical or mental condition that limits their movements, senses, or activities. They are not abnormal. They are abnormal. They could not do their activities normally. So, technology is a boon to citizens with special needs. It has made their life easier. So, India has 2.7 crore people living with one or other kind of disability. So, the total disability persons of disability is 2.7 crore. According to the 2011 census, how many percentage of Indian population is disabled? It is 2.21 percentage. So unlike the developed world, India's disability are deprived by attitudinal barriers as they continue to grapple with the challenges of access, acceptance, and inclusion. That is, India's disabled, we are developing country, isn't it? So, India's disabled or deprived. What is the meaning of deprived? Lacking a specified benefit that is considered important. So, by attitudinal barriers, that is the way we think, we ignore the disabled persons. So, because of that, they continue to fight with the challenges of access. That is, they could not access the society easily and they are not accepted. And inclusion, what is inclusion? The act of including someone or something. That is, they are not included in various fields. They are just ignored. So it is heart-taking, isn't it? So something should change their life. So technology has transformed two persons' life, which is given in this lesson. That is, Alisha's life and David's life have been transformed because of technology. What is the future of technology? In future, all the machines and gadgets will be automated, making life a lot easier. Soon, people can command smart TVs and home appliances by their voice commands instead of using a remote. Refrigerators and ink cartridges can self-replenish supplies when they are about to be exhausted. How many people in India suffer with disability? According to the 2011 census, 2.21% of India's population is disabled. So this is Alicia. She is using a new technology, that is Dragon Dictate. So how it transformed her life. Let us see, children. Alicia says, I would probably still have done it because I want everyone to know the difference technology has made in life. But it would have been frustrating and difficult. I have cerebral palsy and I can't physically type as fast as I think or anywhere near. But right now, that's what I'm doing. I bet you are wondering now. What is cerebral palsy? Cerebral palsy, a condition marked by impaired muscle coordination and typically caused by the damage to the brain before or at the birth. So I told you, isn't it? So the meaning of cerebral palsy, that is nervous tightening, isn't it? Permanent tightening of the muscles caused by damage to the brain. So people who have disabilities often have difficulty in performing activities of daily living independently, or even they need assistance. Without any assistance, they cannot do anything. Children with the cerebral palsy sometimes do not speak clearly. They can still understand what other people speak, and but they also intellectually follow directions. Most children with cerebral palsy are very intelligent. So, Dragon Dictate, it is a speech recognition software, has transformed her life. So, without this technology, she could not made it. So, that is, she is telling that she would probably still have done it only because of the difference in technology that has made in her life. It would have been frustrating. So what is frustrating? So that is annoyed, that is very much worried because of not being causing annoyance or upset because of an inability. And just because she has suffered with cerebral palsy. As I told you, this is the tightening of muscles because of brain damage. So because of tightening of muscle, she could not type as fast as anyone thinks. So this is her negative. But now she could do it. So how it happened? I am using a piece of technology called Dragon Dictate. I speak and the words appear on my screen and then I can print them out. It's made a huge difference to me. It's made me achieve things I only dreamt of. So what is Dragon Dictate? It is a speech recognition software. Dragon Dictate was originally developed by Dragon Systems for Microsoft Windows. It has now been replaced by Dragon Naturally Speaking for Windows and has since been acquired by Nuance Communications. So, this is a software which converts speech to text. So, now whatever she speaks, those words appear on her screen and she could also print them out. This had made a huge difference. It has made her to achieve things which she has dreamt of. I used to have a teacher. She's passed away now. And one day she said to me, "You are going to do your Max GCSE." I said, "No, I am not." "Don't be silly. I did not think I could do anything like that. Studying was so difficult because I had to rely on someone to type everything into a computer for me. That is, Alicia had a teacher, but she was no more. She had passed away. She told her that she was going to do her Max GCSE, that is General Certificate of Secondary Education. GCSE examinations are taken by most pupils at the end of the compulsory school education in England. Year 11, that is in the year 11, they are supposed to take this examination in the countries like England, Wales and Northern Ireland. It is an academic qualification in particular subject. So, in which subject her teacher told that you are going to do your GCSE, that is Max, in Max. I said, no, I am not. Don't be silly. What Alicia said for that? No, this is not possible. Don't be silly. Teacher said, don't be foolish. Not to be foolish. I did not think I could do anything like that. So, she had not thought that she could do anything of that sort. Studying was so difficult because I had to rely on someone to type everything into a computer for me. That is, always she has to rely on someone, depend on someone to type everything into a computer for her. But that's changed now. Now it has changed. What changes? That is, I can do it myself with my voice. How it is possible she could do by herself? That is all because of the assistive technologist Kim at her school. Kim introduced her to Dragon Dictate and it has opened up the world to me. So now, who had opened up the world to Alicia? That is Kim, who is the assistive technologist. Who is the assistive technologist? That is assistive technologist, a person who assists with the technological gadgets to overcome disability. What is gadget? A small mechanical or electronic device. With the help of device, she could overcome the problem. And who opened up the world to her? The device Dragon Dictate, which was introduced by assistive technologist at her school. So now look at this picture, ma. So could you identify who it is? Yes, it is well known. Former President APJ Abdul Kalam. He was very much concerned about people with disability. So what he has done? Former President APJ Abdul Kalam was concerned about people with disability and along with his team developed lightweight prosthetics from space-age material to enable disabled children to walk easily. So now you can see disabled children sitting beside Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, our honorable former president. Prosthetic. That is, it is denoting an artificial body part such as a limb. The Bharat Ratna awardee, that is our former president, Honorable APJ Abdul Kalam, and his team members developed lightweight prosthetics from space-age material to enable children with disabilities to walk. He expressed his delight on seeing children run and cycle using these lightweight artificial limbs. He said this while delivering the 12th convocation address of the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University in 2010. He had seen he had seen the children struggling with the artificial limbs that weighed at least 4 kg. It is very difficult to lift and walk, and his team members made prosthetic limbs with composite heat materials used for rockets. This one is 10 times lighter than the ordinary prosthetics. So it is a great help for the disabled. I used to have a teacher. She has passed away now. So as I told you, because of her teacher, what her teacher told that you have to do max GCSE. But Alicia, what did she tell? She told that no, I cannot, but now it is possible. Yes, that is all because of Dragon Dictate, a device, a speech recognition software which is used to convert a speech to text. So because of that, so what she is able to do, that is, I never thought I would be able to do one GCSE in my life, but I am going to do two. And I feel like I want to push myself even further. Kim says technology can help me do that. It is opening up the world for young disabled person like me. There are many different types of technology that can help a young disabled person become independent. For example, if someone has very limited movements, they can control a computer screen with eye gaze. That means when they are reading, they can move from page to page using the pupils of their eyes. They don't need to press a button or anything. Just one person, Kim, works with all 42 students here at my school and helps us use technology in different ways. She's amazing. I don't know what we would do without her. We would lose out on so many opportunities. It has opened up the world to me. I never thought I would be able to do one GCSE in my life. That is, she has never thought of doing one GCSE in her life. In whose life? Alicia's life. But now she is going to do two GCSE, and so it pushed herself even further to go ahead. Kim says technology can help me to do that. It is opening up the world for young disabled person like me. That is, this technology, that is Dragon Dictate. What Kim said means this technology, that is Dragon Dictate, it is going to open up the world for the young disabled person like Alicia. There are many different types of technology that can help a young disabled person become independent. There are many technologies which can make a disabled person more independent. So for example, if someone has very limited movements that can control a computer screen with eye gaze, that is, so with the help of pupil of the eye, this is pupil of the eye. So with the help of eye gaze, what is gaze? Staring at something for a long time. So when you stare at a computer screen for a long time, with the help of the pupil of the eye, we can move from one page to another without pressing down arrow or without using mouse, that is by scrolling or by pressing page down. Without using all these buttons, we can move from one page to another by using the pupils of their eyes. Just one person, Kim, works with how many students? 42 students. At whose school? Alicia's school. So really it is wondering, isn't it? It is amazing means it is wondering. How could she is able to teach for all the 42 students with the same disability. So this had opened up the world to Alicia and like others. Okay, so like Alicia, it has opened up the world to many persons. Who is Kim? Kim is the assistive technologist at Alicia's school. She introduced Dragon Dictate to Alicia. How does Kim help Alicia? Kim helps Alicia by introducing Dragon Dictate, a software which helps to transfer her speech into words on the screen. Yes, children. So in the next class, let us see how technology has transformed David's life, and also let us see some Indian innovation which has been invented for disabled. Thank you for watching.